Welcome to my top 10 wish list for the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Marvel Cinematic Universe line, where I've compiled a list of my top 10 wanted list to be next announced, and this will be for the recent films and series in phases 4. There are characters that we haven't seen in the SHF form in the older films that I still want, but I won't make the list since I'm now focusing on the future and what's more likely to be released and talked about. In terms of phases 4 SH Figuarts, so far we have seen the lines for Black Widow, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, and of course preview releases for WandaVision, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and most recently Thor Love and Thunder. And before I begin with the top 10, I'll give some honorable mentions, and these would be characters I wouldn't mind adding to the collection but didn't quite make the list. First up is Eternals' Athena, and I think a lot of people were expecting big things in the film, although the focus was more on the other characters like Cersei and Icarus. We already got figures of those. Athena Figuarts would be a great addition. The only thing is once you give us another member, you'll probably have to make the rest of them, and honestly there's not enough demand for the others at the cost. And next would be Hawkeye from the solo series Hawkeye, and he is one of the main faces of the MCU, but I feel his time has passed now and we look forward to the new characters. Even though he has a new costume, we already have 3 versions of this SH Figuarts, and anything from this line would be too similar, so the hype wouldn't be there and therefore misses out on the top 10. Also on the honorable mentions list would be Sylvie from the Loki series. It's a new character and one who's also rumoured to be in the Doctor Strange sequel, but there's definitely more development for this character and it would be surprising if they had a figure right now. And the last one is Happy Hogan. He's been around since the first Iron Man to Endgame, of course most recently Spider-Man No Way Home, but he's not high on anyone's list since it's just a man in a suit without any weapons or crazy poses, but he would fit into many displays, for example next to Iron Man or Spider-Man. But we did get a recent Hasbro 2-pack, so I think that would be good enough. So now we can move on to the top 10 wish list for the MCU characters to be made in SH Figuarts form. At number 10 is Loki, a fan favourite since the beginning of the first Avengers. So this one, based off his look in the series, would also be a popular choice. We already got the Avengers look, so I'll definitely be looking at one with his variant jacket or the one in the green suit. At number 9 is Wang from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I don't know, technically we haven't seen the film yet, but I feel that Wang has played a pivotal role in the first Doctor Strange, Infinity War, Endgame, and of course most recently Shang-Chi, so he's definitely been in enough films to warrant a figure by now. At number 8 is Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man No Way Home. This is an obvious choice since we got the Spider-Man line already, and even before the MCU I'd like to see the Dr. Octopus from the Raimi series, but since it's to promote the latest hype and we know we are getting a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man soon, this would be another version added to the list. Number 7 is Green Goblin, aka Norman Osborn, and just like Dr. Octopus, this would be a priority on many people's list now. Again, I did want to see one in the 2002 film, but since we are building on the MCU No Way Home line, I'll take the look where he's the unmasked version. At number 6, since we have both the Dr. Octopus and Goblin, you have to throw in the third main villain, and that is Electro. This is also so we can pair up with the upcoming Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man, and to really create that epic final battle. At number 5 is Xialing from Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. We already got Shang-Chi himself and Wenwu has been announced, so I'd definitely like to see them expand on the line and add to the family, and who knows if she'll return in the future films. At number 4 is Elena Belova, the sister of the original Avengers member Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, and this of course is for the Black Widow movie since we already got the Black Widow and Taskmaster figures. I feel she is a fan favourite and we also got to see her in the Hawkeye series, so moving forward this would be a great addition. At number 3 is Moonlight. This is quite an easy choice since it's the most recent show and there's a lot of hype around it at the moment, and considering this look is quite unique with the all white, it is quite challenging for an SH Figuarts to be made, but at the same time it could be very good quality. In at number 2 it is Kate Bishop from the Hawkeye series. I believe she is one of the main faces for the new Avengers and eventually taking over Hawkeye, and since Hawkeye series was a big part in connecting phases 3 and 4, it is worthy of a Figuarts, and one that could work in a display with the previous Hawkeyes including the Ronin figure, so I'll definitely add this into the list. And in at number 1, the most wanted SH Figuarts for the MCU Phase 4 list would be Scarlet Witch from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And I'm sure this is a popular choice since the WandaVision series. Of course we already got Wanda from the Infinity War and Endgame lines, but this is the first time we really get to see Scarlet Witch. And with the announcements of the 2 visions, I'm sure a lot of people would want this look. There are many versions of Scarlet Witch in the movie, but of course I would definitely pick the one in the red armor. So that wraps up my top 10 MCU SA Figuarts for the Phase 4 wish list. Do you agree with this list, and is there anyone else I missed out you want to see as well? You can comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.